106 KMEL.
In the building, we're catching a rising star. My man is in the house, the one and only Luke Christopher.
Yes, sir. What's
up, man? Welcome to the Bay.
Hey, man, thanks, bro. It's cool out here. I love it out here.
You like it?
I love it, man.
You from the spot where it's always sunny, the ladies running around. I mean, you live in the good life. This is like just chill out here.
Nah, man, the Bay is dope. I love the Bay. But, you know, LA's home, so.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Tell me a little something about you, man. Now we got, the music's out there, and we learned about you. We need to know, I want to know the in-depths to Luke Christopher.
Yeah, man, 21. Been doing it since I was like 13, man. Just started rapping first. Like under my bunk bed, I had like a Makeshift studio. Like I would just have like my laptop and like too many things. Started rapping. Just kind of kept it to myself for like, a year. Just started singing, started producing and writing. Just then kind of came up with like an album and got signed off of that when I was 17. So it's kind of like a crazy story. And then the dude who signed us ended up getting fired a week later. So we were like, we don't want to be at no label with nobody who's, who understands. So it took a minute to get out of there. And then we signed with Mark Pitts to buy Storm RCA. Right. And it's just been up and up since, man. It's been, we dropped Miss Holy Water. And then a couple of mixtapes, Tomorrow Part 2. And yeah, man. It's been blessed.
What was the crossover from the rapping to the singing? What made you say, I want to do this?
You know what, man? It was accidental. It was like I started rapping and I just wanted like hooks, like dope hooks, and I didn't know anybody who sang. So I was like, man, I just got to start like at least getting some type of voice, you know what I mean? So I just kind of would sing them, and like the first 3 songs were whack. And then like after a certain amount of time, it just kind of got better, and I kind of just naturally just got used to singing more, and then it just kind of just coming up in songs,
So at what point did you know that the rapping brought more dudes and the singing brought more women?
You know what?
Yeah.
That was probably as soon as I started releasing stuff. As soon as it came out, it was like, yeah, okay. Dudes like to rap and girls like to sing. Bottom line.
Hey, I like this lane over here a little bit better.
Nah, man. I mean, honestly, it's right down the line for me, man. Because I love to rap. It's like hip hop was my first love. So it's right down the line for me, man. It's just about making dope tracks for me, man. You know what I mean?
Now you shocked me when you told me you was born in '93.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
So I want to know, what were your influences to like in your hip hop influence? Like, what was like your first raps thing where you were like, okay, this is my scene?
Tupac, All Eyes on Me was like the first. That was like the first album, the first hip hop album I was allowed to have. Like I got it in a stocking for Christmas. Like I was like 2nd or 3rd grade, something like that.
Tupac album?
I got a Tupac album. My pops was like, you got to get up on Tupac.
They call you bitches on that album.
Oh yeah,
you can't get into a kid in 2nd grade.
My pops was like, yo, you got to learn up on it. So. So so that was like, yo, what is this? This is crazy. Like I fell in love. And then it was like Tribe Called Quest, Benita Applebaum. I was listening to that like every morning. And then it was just a lot of Tribe, and then Mos Def, Common, and then Kanye came out with the College Dropout, which was like, yo, I want to do this. That's kind of when I was like, yo, I want to talk about what he's talking. I want to talk about my life and about me and stuff. So it was cool to like have that storyteller perspective coming up, because I don't feel like now, especially on radio, you don't really hear storytelling. You don't really hear like conceptual songs as much. So yeah, man.
So yeah, describe your music to a person, just get familiar with you. How would you gonna tell them this album you're putting together is gonna be like what?
Man, I would say it's gonna be like a Kanye meets a Michael Jackson meets the Beatles meets a. I just want to make like a art project, man. I just want to make a worldwide, just an art project that's just, good, feel good music, None of that, nothing just for the sake of whatever's sounding now, whatever the now sound is. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just doing me and trying to make the dopest album possible.
Is there anything you want to make that might be a little bit to the left you think they're not ready for?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask like my people. Like I'll be making 80 songs, and like I'll be making songs that you might never see, but like some weird songs. But down the line, maybe people will get ready for some of that stuff. But nah, I mean, it's all about what do I feel like is now too. Like it's got to feel really like not in the sense of like what people are doing sonically, but just what just feels like, oh, this is fresh, So a lot of that, and I'll be producing the whole thing, so I get control over it. I don't have to worry about trying to fit things in. So yeah, man.
Now, you're a young dude just starting out, and you know what I mean, y'all got the internet now, you got so much stuff. Now that you're getting started, things are about to take off for you. What's one thing that you'll say, I'll never...
Man, that's a good question.
You can be like, man, they're never going to catch me. Fill in the blank.
Man, never gonna catch me.
Or you're like, nah, I'll never.
I don't know, man. I feel like every time I say that, it's like 3 years later when I catch myself doing it.
Like,
but I mean, I'm not. Let's see, man. I'm not okay. I'm never gonna wear a man skirt. I'm never gonna wear the kilt. I'm never gonna you never gonna catch me in the kilt.
Never.
Nah, never.
Man, I had an artist here today. I forget who it was. It was like hardcore rapper. And I was like, if homeboy call you and say we're gonna make this $1 million video, 50-yard line, halftime at the Super Bowl, put on the man skirt.
Put on the man skirt.
Oh, here go the check.
Here go the check.
You gonna say?
I'm gonna say, can we edit the skirt? can we do it from? Can we shoot from the waist up?
From the waist up.
Nah, man, but yeah, I mean, I say that, but watch us come next time we come to KMEL. I'm gonna be like,
I'm just gonna play the footage. We walk up like, bro, you said no man skirt.
I know you just gonna shake your head as soon as I walk up in here.
That's like the big thing you look at, like, man, I can't do stuff like that.
Yeah, just
like fashion things.
Nah, I like fashion. I'm a big fashion guy, but I just feel like sometimes people do things just for the sake of like doing them and not really for like reasons. Yeah. Like if I'm gonna do something fashion wise, it's gonna be to make a statement. It's gonna be, you know what I mean. And that I don't really know what that statement, the man skirt, I don't know what that statement is. You know what I mean?
Nice knees.
Yeah, but you know, I ain't hating on nobody, but you know.
Nah.
Yeah.
Lou Christopher is not hating. Vaughn is hating. I'm not down with showing knees, and especially in clubs and hot clubs. Almost, what you got leather skirt on with your knees out? That's not
knees
out at all.
Yeah, you can't have your knees out in the club, man. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Now, the Miss Holy Water is popping out there. The ladies is loving it. I want to know when you're going to drop that ballad on them. Because you know when you go smooth, you got to have that super duper ballad. Did you write it?
Yeah, we got some ballads, man. We got some ballads, but they're probably down the line, man. They're probably like, you know, if there's going to be a ballad, it might be one on the album, or it might be second album stuff.
You got one in the mind, because the ladies is waiting because you already got their attention. Like, oh, I miss Holy Water. You done started the hashtag all over Instagram. I'm like, how you gonna be all these sins and have holy water? I don't know, ladies. But it's kind of wow.
Nah, man. I mean, we want to do like a hip hop, if to come from hip hop. You know what I mean? Even though there's gonna be a lot of singing on the album, and there's gonna be R&B influences and all that stuff. We want it to come from hip hop. So a ballad is kind of just not really in the now for it. Like, it doesn't feel current to me right now. You know what I mean?
I need love, bro. LL Cool J.
No, I feel. Oh, you mean something like that?
Like that, bro.
Oh, okay. We could do something like that might come through.
I want to know early. I want to be the first with it to drop it.
Something like that could come through. I send that to you when I get that one done. I'm gonna send that to you.
Man. Lil Christopher's in the building, man. Exactly. You know, my door is open. Me and you was pal. We've been texting, talking about a whole bunch of stuff. We talk about TV shows. He ain't caught up.
Man, I caught up, man.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Bro, I be movies. I watch a movie a day almost.
Word.
Yeah, man.
What's your new favorite movie you watch?
Interstellar, man. That is.
You know, I didn't see the end of it. He pointed at me because we can't talk about it. I wanted to see
that is the crazy. Yo, my mind was blown.
No,
B.
Stop.
I'm just saying, you gotta see it.
Thank you for coming. Try to stop me, man. We still got more. Y'all know what it is. You know what it's at, man. So your people, your fans is watching this. What you want to tell them, man?
Man, it's all love. What we doing here? We're trying to bring music back in a real solid way. So get on with the movement. Tomorrow Gang movement, y'all. Love, love.